calm the nervous system for better sleep, enhance lymphatic drainage to flush toxins, and gently decompress the spine. Think of your joints like a machine. Without care, it seizes up. These bedtime movements are the nightly oiling that lets you wake up ready to move. Did you know that 78% of Japanese elders over 80 can sit on the floor and stand back up without support? In the United States, only 9% of people that age can do the same. The secret isn't a high-tech gym, expensive supplements, or grueling workouts. It's much simpler. Just 5 bedtime movements, taking no more than 12 minutes, can help you wake up flexible, pain-free, and full of quiet energy. Millions live this reality daily, and today we'll show you how. Japanese elders maintain extraordinary mobility through gentle, consistent daily routines, not sporadic, intense exercise. Their culture values small, mindful rituals, and this applies to their physical well-being. These movements aren't about building muscle. They nourish the structures that let us move freely, our joints. Research shows gentle end-of-day movements can trigger joint regeneration and reduce systemic inflammation. They stimulate synovial fluid, the natural lubricant for joints, and support cartilage regeneration. It's a nightly tune-up that keeps you ready and resilient for the next day, focusing on function and freedom. The science behind these routines is remarkable. Gentle, targeted stretching before bed can increase synovial fluid production by up to 43%, ensuring knees, hips, and shoulders glide smoothly. Participants in studies reported a 71% reduction in morning stiffness and an 89% improvement in flexibility over weeks. The benefits extend beyond joints. These movements ease and comfort. Movement 1. Wall legs. Elevation. This is as simple as it sounds, but its benefits are profound. To perform it, lie on your back on the floor, a bed, or a yoga mat. Scoot your hips as close to a wall as is comfortable for you. Then, gently swing your legs up so they are resting straight against the wall. Your body should form a rough L shape. Find a comfortable position and simply rest here for 3 to 5 minutes. The magic of this pose is in its passive nature. Gravity does all the work. As you lie here, this gentle inversion boosts the circulation of synovial fluid to your hip and knee joints, preparing them for a night of repair. It also powerfully supports lymphatic drainage, helping your body clear out metabolic waste that can cause inflammation and stiffness. Finally, it provides a subtle yet effective spinal decompression, allowing the vertebrae in your lower back to release tension accumulated throughout the day. The most important tip for this movement is to focus on your breathing. Take long, slow, deep breaths, allowing your entire body to relax and sink into the floor. There's no strain, no effort, just release. Have you ever tried wall legs elevation before? Tell us in the comments if you feel an immediate sense of calm or tingling in your legs. Movement 2. Ankle and hip circles. After gently bringing your legs down from the wall, remain lying on your back. Bend one knee and hug it towards your chest. From here, begin to make slow, deliberate circles with your ankle, first clockwise, then counterclockwise. Do about 10 circles in each direction. This simple action lubricates the ankle joint, which is critical for balance and stability. After you've finished the ankle, place your hand on your bent knee and gently guide your entire leg to make slow, wide circles, moving from the hip joint. This motion circulates fluid within the hip socket, one of the most important joints for overall mobility. Perform about 8 circles in each direction before switching legs and repeating the entire sequence on the other side. The benefits here are directly linked to everyday function. Healthy, mobile ankles and hips drastically reduce your risk of falls, alleviate common knee pain by improving alignment, and can even increase your natural walking speed and gait. The key is to move slowly and mindfully. Adjust your range of motion to your comfort level. The goal is smooth movement, not achieving the widest circle possible. Which side felt tighter when you did your hip circles? Share your observation below. Movement 3. Cat-cow undulation. For this, you'll move onto your hands and knees into a tabletop position, with your wrists directly under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Instead of the standard sharp arch and round, we're going to make this movement a gentle, wave-like motion. Start by inhaling as you drop your belly, lift your chest and tailbone, looking slightly forward. This is the cow pose. Then, as you exhale, initiate the movement from your tailbone, tucking it under and letting a wave of rounding travel up your spine until your head is the last thing to lower. This is the cat pose. Continue flowing between these two shapes in a smooth, undulating wave for about 1 to 2 minutes. This movement is incredibly powerful for spinal health. It improves the circulation of cerebrospinal fluid, which nourishes your brain and spinal cord. It also activates the deep core muscles that are essential for balance and stability, directly combating morning stiffness along the entire spine. Many find this rhythmic motion incredibly calming, helping to prepare the mind for better, deeper sleep. Remember to sync your movement with your breath. Let the breath guide the wave, moving gently and without force. Did this movement help you release tension in your mid-back? Let us know your experience in the comments. Movement 4. Lying spinal twist. This is a classic restorative pose that feels absolutely wonderful after a long day. Lie on your back and bring both knees into your chest. Extend your arms out to the sides in a T shape with your palms facing down. Now, as you exhale, gently let both of your knees fall over to one side. Your goal is to keep both of your shoulders relaxed and as close to the floor as possible. You'll feel a gentle stretch through your lower back and torso. Hold this position for about 30 to 60 seconds, breathing deeply into the stretch. Then, on an inhalation, use your core to guide your knees back to the center, and on your next exhalation, release them to the opposite side. This movement is a master at decompressing the spine. It gently unwinds the tension in the muscles supporting your vertebrae, significantly improves your torso flexibility, and is one of the most effective ways to reduce chronic back stiffness. A helpful tip is to not force your knees to the floor. If they don't reach, you can place a cushion or pillow underneath them for support. The key is relaxation, not a deep, intense stretch. If you have chronic lower back pain, did this twist provide immediate relief? Share your back story below. Movement 5. Seated forward fold. Our final movement is the seated forward fold. Sit on the floor with both legs extended straight out in front of you. Sit up tall, and if your lower back tends to round, place a folded blanket or cushion to tilt your pelvis forward. Inhale to lengthen your spine, then exhale and hinge forward from your hips, walking your hands forward as far as comfortable. Touching your toes isn't necessary. The goal is a gentle stretch in your hamstrings and lower back. Hold for 1 to 2 minutes, breathing deeply. This pose targets common areas of tightness, loosening hamstrings and releasing the lower back, reducing back pain and sciatica while improving posterior chain flexibility. If your hamstrings are tight, keep a soft bend in your knees to protect your lower back. What did you notice stretching the most in this final movement? Your hamstrings or your lower back? Comment and let us know. To make this a lasting habit, perform this sequence nightly. It takes only 12 to 15 minutes. Treat it as self-care, not a workout. Listen to your body and modify for comfort. Avoid sharp pain. The goal is gentle release, with progress coming gradually. Combine each movement with slow, deep breathing and mindful relaxation, using this time to disconnect from the day and connect with your body. It's not about perfect poses, but consistency and investing in your mobility and joint health. The key message: aging doesn't mean accepting stiffness, pain, or loss of freedom. You can maintain and even improve mobility at any age. Vibrant Japanese elders, gardening, walking with friends, and enjoying life prove it's about habits, not genetics. Try these 5 movements tonight, then again tomorrow. In weeks, notice differences in your joints, flexibility, and sleep. Let this start a nightly ritual that benefits your body for decades. To recap, the 5 bedtime movements are wall legs elevation for decompression, ankle and hip, circles for mobility, cat-cow, undulation for spinal health, lying spinal twist for release, and seated forward fold for flexibility. If you enjoyed this routine, check out our video on 3 morning stretches to eliminate back pain. Subscribe and turn on notifications because next week we'll cover simple dietary swaps to reduce joint inflammation. Thank you for watching, and here's to a more flexible, pain-free future.